Hi, we're here to talk about the Kisses and Hugs January 2022 Paper Pumpkin Kit. And I have 5 alternative cards that actually will be 6 cards by the time you're done. So let's take a look at what the alternative cards look like. So I know we're getting this set really late, and so I wanted to extend it and not make it so much Valentine's. If you want the Valentine's, you can follow what the instructions say for the threefold, trifold cards. So the first card I have for you is a St. Patrick's Day card. And it looks like this. It says, "For you, friend," and you open it up and you can write whatever you want, maybe a Gaelic saying, but I'm using the Sunshine and Rainbows paper, which is the Celebration DSP that you can get for free. And so you will have a piece of green that looks like this, and your pieces of DSP and basic white. So all you're going to do is glue this one to the front piece, and you're going to glue the rainbows to the right hand side, and then you are going to put the glue the basic white in closest to the fold. And then you're just going to use one of the hearts that came in the kit. So that's card number 1. Quick and easy, lots of fun. And the next card we're going to do is an Easter card. So using an Easter theme, it looks like this. I love this little bunny. And she comes, you will have a piece of basic white. You'll have a piece of Blushing Bride cardstock that has been embossed and cut. There's a small piece of Blushing Bride for your sentiment. Then you're going to need one of your little hearts from your kit. Then you've got a piece of Blushing Bride and basic white for your sentiment that you will glue at the top. And then you've got 2 basic white pieces, and then 2 Blushing Bride, which will become the ears. And all of those are made with the double punch that we have right now. And then there's a piece of ribbon for her hair bow. So what you're going to do with this card is you're simply going to glue on your Blushing Bride flat. Make sure that your heart is upside down because that's going to be his face. And you're going to cut out the nose from your piece from the kit. From this piece right here, you're going to cut that out. Bump it up on dimensionals. You're going to either use some little black matte dots from Stampin' Up, or you could just use black sequins, or you can use a black marker and just make your eyes, but that's how you make the eyes. For the blush right here for his cheeks, her cheeks, I took a little bit of Blushing Bride and I used a dauber and just daubed right there, and then I used a black marker to make her whiskers. For her ears, you take the white piece and glue the Blushing Bride piece on top of it, and glue them flat onto your Blushing Bride piece. Oh, I forgot, I tore the Blushing Bride piece. So actually, let me show you how I did that. So I took it like this, and what I did is I just I just ripped it right across, and you could make it straight, you can make it a little curvy, but then that creates some interest behind her ears, and then a place to glue the strip. And then I glued the Blushing Bride. I stamped Easter Blessings on the white piece here, but you can just write Happy Easter. You can put Easter Blessings. You can put For You, whatever you want. The For You is in the kit. This is an old retired stamp from Itty Bitty Greetings. Okay, so that's that card. I love that card. I think it's very cute and gets me in the mood for something springy. The next card we have is actually a wedding card. So I did it this way. It says Wedding Wishes like this. It's a gatefold card. And I did another one that says with another sentiment that says Happy Wedding Day, but it's the same setup. So for this card, you are going to need the piece of seafoam, and it is cut at 8.5 by, 5.5 by 4.25, and then it is it's scored at 2 1/8 on each side, so you've got the 4.25. Then you've got your piece of Whisper White for the center. You also have your 2 mats that will be glued to the outside gates for that fold. And then what you're going to need from your kit is you're going to need one of the vellum pieces, and you're going to need 2 of these hearts. So the first thing you're going to do is glue one of the hearts to the vellum. And after you're done gluing on your DSP, then you're going to glue it on the left side just halfway so that it opens up. And then on the inside, you're going to take your other heart, and you're going to glue it right over the other heart and the cardstock, so it covers the back nicely. Then you've got this gatefold, and then there is it's ready for you to write on. Stamp whatever sentiment you would like. Like I said, I made these into wedding cards, but you could easily make it into a St. Patrick's Day card, or a birthday card, or a thinking of you card. I also gave you a piece of the soft succulent and made it into a bow for you. And that bow can go anywhere on the front of your card. Maybe you want it up in the corner, down here, farther down, up on that other corner, whatever you did want to do with that. And so that is your, I'm calling it the wedding card, but it could be any kind of card. So the next card is another card that could easily be a wedding card or a fancy thinking of you card, but it says For You, and it's blank on the inside, so you can decorate it any way you want it. What you will need for this card is you've got a piece of Very Vanilla. Then I embossed a piece of Blushing Bride cardstock for you. And you also will need one of the hearts cut out of the 3 that you have. So just choose the one you would like. I'm choosing the one with the polka dots on it. And then I also gave you the little flowers, the 5 flowers, and I gave you a bow with out of the gold twine. So for this, everything is glued flat. So you glue the Blushing Bride flat onto the base, and then you glue the heart flat onto the Blushing Bride. And you'll notice that the heart is bigger than the cardstock. There's a flat side of the heart, so you're going to put that up against the fold, and then you're going to use your scissors and you're going to cut off that piece so that you have a flat piece then on both sides. I stamped the For You on the heart that is in your kit, and I used a couple of dimensionals on that. I used a dimensional on each of the flowers, and I used a glue dot for the twine. So that makes the For You card, and easily a wedding card or a graduation card or a congratulations on a girl baby card, whatever you would like it to be. So that's that card. And then the next card I have is actually a 2-for-1 card, and that'll be my last card tonight that I'm sharing that is in your kit. Then I'll show you some other things if you've got some more cardstock laying around. So for this, what I've done is I've taken two of the hearts, cut them apart, and what I did with these is I actually tore them together. So I held them together and then I tore them. So we're kind of breaking the heart. Okay, and so once I did that, then I glued the bottom of this one and the top of this one together, and I took the bottom of the stripes and the hearts, the hugs and kisses one on the top. So then I've got two new hearts, and I am using one of the hearts from the kit and stamped Thinking of You with all of my heart. I have some twine on there that you will also have in your kit. And I glued the broken hearts flat. Then I used from Peaceful Moments Thinking of You with all my heart, but you could say use one of your sympathy ones. You could use Feel Better, whatever you want, whatever is appropriate for you. You also have some twine to make some a bow at the top, and then I've just embellished these both a little bit differently. I just used some of the gold pearls on this one, and I added one gold pearl and a small heart that I just had left over from another project on this one. So nothing fancy, you can add whatever you want, but when you're doing a tender card, sometimes less is more. Okay, so those are your 5, actually 6 cards that will be making on the 11th. But if you want to make some more cards that are out of the box and not from the kit, I wanted to share some possibilities with you. So this card, I did an embossed piece and then I tore it. I used some leftover pieces of polka dot in the corner, and I added a polka dot heart in the center and stamped Sending You Love. Actually, this embossing folder is called, hold on just a second, let me see if I can find it. Maybe I can't find it. But I can tell you that the sentiment, the die cut comes from the Bouquet of Love and from the Love and Happiness bundle. So that's that card. This card, I took the same embossing folder, I cut it. I used one of the dies from the kit, cut it, and I bumped up some flowers, and again, sending love. This one makes a sweet anniversary or wedding card, yay for love. Again, cut out some hearts from the card bases in the kit, and I added some of the embossing folder. I used some of the gold twine from the add-on kit, but I know we all have gold twine. It's easy to get. For this card, I used a basic white or a very vanilla base, and I used one of the Flirty Flamingo hearts, and then used a piece of the vellum. I took one of the boxes and cut a side off of it and used it here, but you could easily use one of the insides of the envelopes there. And I just layered it and made a layered kind of card that I thought turned out pretty. This one is another, it's kind of Valentine-y, but it also could be just a friend card for any time. And again, cut a heart out of the cards that were provided in the Kisses and Hugs kit. I used one of the arrows. I turned over one of the Blushing Bride hearts from the add-on kit, and I just stamped on the white side. I left one of them, this is another one of the hearts, and then another heart that I cut out using the Bouquet of Love dies. This card, I did the same thing. I embossed a piece and then I tore it. I left the inside blank of the heart, and I added some hearts that I cut out using those same dies. And again, from the cards, I made just some more hearts. Then I cut out some flowers from that same die set, and I added the wedding wishes from the Love and Happiness stamp set, and then I added 3 of the little gold pearls. And then to finish up, I made another St. Patrick's Day card. So again, I used the largest of the card bases. I cut one and I did the same thing, the flat piece here, and then trimmed off this side. I stamped Wishing You Every Happiness from the Peaceful Moments stamp set. I added some of the sequins from the kit, cut some flowers from the die set, and added more of the gold pearls. So that is it. I hope you found some inspiration, and I'll see you on the 11th.